Hello, this is Encounters with Life. I'm Sean Abigail, your host. Well, the Liberal leadership race is coalescing. A number of high-profile candidates have dropped out, and there is one candidate who I believe is going to be the winner, and that is Mark Carney. He will be the next Prime Minister of Canada. Don't forget the way that the Canadian system works. It is the leader of the political party in power, who is the Prime Minister. We do not directly elect our Prime Ministers. We never have. And so Mark Carney does not need to have a seat in the House of Commons in order to become the Prime Minister. Now, some high-profile people have dropped out. Melanie Joly has dropped out. She is our foreign minister. And she says, look, with Trump coming in, I've got too much to do. Okay, so that's an honorable approach. Also, Dominique LeBlanc, our finance minister, also says with Trump coming in, the threat of the tariffs, he's got too much to do, so he's dropped out. And a few others have dropped out as well. So Christy Clark just dropped out after a disastrous interview with CBC. That was enough, I think, to get her out of the running. There's been some other candidates who have announced that they are interested in the job. Chandra Arya is a local Ottawa MP, and quite frankly, he does not know French. He is not going to be the next leader of the Liberal Party. But maybe a number of people who don't have any hope of winning are throwing their hat in the race, just the way you might apply for a job you know you're not going to get just because you want to be seen as a more serious candidate. So that's something that's happening right now. There are, I believe, two candidates who are in serious contention. That is Mark Carney and Chrystia Freeland. Now, Chrystia Freeland, of course, was our finance minister, and Prime Minister Trudeau decided to fire her, to demote her, and she turned that around into a spectacular firing of him with one letter that she released to Twitter. Here's the letter. And that I think Canadians found that quite amusing, actually. We've had enough of Justin Trudeau. We like seeing him fall on his face, and he fell on his face big time. So Chrystia Freeland is probably a favorite candidate for many Liberals. But I think Mark Carney is going to win, and I'm going to share the reason at the end of this video. Well, Mark Carney himself was educated at Harvard and Oxford. He has Canadian, British, and Irish citizenship. I think that's going to hurt him because Canadians like our politicians to be 100% Canadian. He was the governor of the Bank of Canada for 5 years and the governor of the Bank of England for 7 years, so he certainly is a man who knows economic policy. He's also someone who has been trying to portray himself as an outsider. No, I'm not tainted with the Justin Trudeau liberalism, but he has been a long-time serious Liberal, and he has been an advisor to Justin Trudeau and the government. He is a true believer in the carbon tax, and so he will not back down on that. And that's a sticking point for many Canadians. So, why do I think that Mark Carney is going to win? Again, Chrystia Freeland, people are kind of a little bit excited by her. But why do I think Mark Carney is going to win? Well, it's because the big red machine supports him. The most successful political machine in Canadian history, the big red machine, the Liberal Party, the media support, the financial support that he will get because of that, the support of the backroom boys. You say, well, but it's a democracy. Any Liberal member can vote for him. That's true. But then there's the get out the vote effort, because every Liberal member is not going to vote. It's every Liberal member who goes out to vote that's going to vote. So the get out the vote activity is huge. The big red machine supports him. And I think that's going to make all the difference. Well, is that a positive thing or not? I don't know. I would suspect that Mark Carney he's a smart man. I'm sure he said, I'm willing to run, provided I don't get tossed out after losing the next election. If he has been guaranteed by the big red machine, by the backroom boys of the Liberal Party, that he will get to stick around for several elections, then I believe he will run, and I believe that he will be successful. Well, what's your opinion? Who would be the best leader for the Liberal Party? Who would be the best Prime Minister among all of the Liberal candidates, even if it's just Prime Minister for a short period of time? Do you think that any of either Freeland or Carney could make a difference with Trump's threats of tariffs and so on? Do you think that either one of them could really turn around the prospects of the Liberal Party? I don't know. I'm tending to think it's going to be a Conservative victory, but maybe not as big a victory as previously, before Justin Trudeau resigned. Well, what's your thoughts? Let me know what your thoughts are, please, in the comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'm Sean Abigail. Thank you. Hey, this has been Encounters with Life with Sean Abigail. If you've enjoyed this content, if you'd like to see more content like it, please like, subscribe, and share with others. Also, leave a comment, because I'm interested to know what you think. Thanks a lot.